Hello YouTube, welcome back to Nexus Night at Home. It's been a while. This is my first time doing a Vendetta format video of this series. Um, so I've got one of the new decks. This is Ambessa and it's taken from a Runes and Rift tournament. This was a 5th place finishing list and I'm interested in this deck. I played a little bit with Ambessa with Anu on the live gameplay series, and I was really impressed by, in particular, Kale. This card seems like really, really, really strong, and this is, I think, going to be the best home for it. Um, but I was struggling a little bit with the rest of the deck construction, and I like what this person has done. So first of all, there's 2 seals, which is an unusual amount, but I like it a lot. This deck has the Matriarch of War to use power every turn, or like pretty frequently, and a bunch of other power hungry stuff, but not a ton of card draw. So uh, it it's tough to go like max seals. It seems like the only way to draw cards really is the Nidalee, which is not super reliable. Um, but getting a little bit of extra power generation in the mix makes sense when you have so many power hungry cards. And then they're also addressing the power issue with all 3 of these battlefields help reduce your power expenditure. Um, and then, yeah, so the rest of the deck basically there's just a bunch of big monsters with Empower and a bunch of fight spells, 3 Public Execution, 3 Rampage, and 2 Challenge. A lot of different ways to use the fact that you have a big creature to turn into removal. And then Tools of Empire and Onslaught also help kind of do the same thing. Yeah, and then that's about it. The other interesting thing is there's one of each Ambessa here in the main deck. It starts with the yellow Ambessa as the chosen champion, but you can swap to the orange one if you're so inclined. I'm not totally sure what circumstances would make you swap, but we'll see if I can figure it out. So let's get to the games. All right, here for match 1, and we've got another new deck, Akali, on the other side. Should be interesting. I'm going first. I have a 2-drop. I have Kale, which I think is awesome. And then I think I would just want to get rid of the other 2 cards. I'm not totally sure what I'm looking for, but probably can do better than those. Maybe a punch first would be nice. Okay, those backline kill spells against Akali Silent is a little tough. Wow, great start from my opponent. So I can empower this thing and then score and ready it and run away if I would like to. Or I could just play one of my 3-drops. I think I just empower my thing and play my Kale and pass. Because I don't want to just throw this away. I don't really want to spend a rune to get a point right now. And next turn I can empower Kale and then use Public Execution with that, which is a little more pleasant. And my opponent's not going to have a super easy time scoring here either. Oh, Forgotten Signpost, okay. So that is going to let them score. There's Rampage. All right, so if if I were so inclined, I could Rampage, Kale, and maybe Steel Paws, and then Public Execution, the Noxus Hopeful. So some downsides of this, my opponent has a bunch of mana up, which represents Discipline or Longsword, which would make killing the Noxus Hopeful not work. So I wouldn't really love that. However, if I could successfully kill both their backline units, I could score 2 points here, which would be pretty nice. But it would also be nice to empower the Kale. The Steel Paws Empower is looming here, but if I play my cards right with the Kale, I can punish that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna empower Kale. And then I'm just gonna chill, empower Kale again, and pass. Yeah, so they can score another point. That is fine. Now they have Akali silent. Okay, so Kale is in some amount of danger now. If I put it on the battlefield. Okay, Zhonya's. Oh, perfect. All right, so Tactical Retreat is going to be able to save Kale. So I can blast a bunch of removal. I guess I need mana up for it, though. And it could get defied. So that's a little annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna use Public Execution to kill the Steel Paws, and I have to pay 1 power. I guess I want to tap it like this. Okay, it gets defied, sure. Okay, that kind of sucks. I would like to do this again. How much is this to flow? 5 and 2 power. I do want to kill this Steel Paws. I need to leave up enough energy to cast my Tactical Retreat. So I can either use Rampage or Public Execution here. I guess I could just use the Ambessa actually to get a point that way. All right, I'm gonna have to kill the Steel Paws again. It's not my favorite thing that I've ever done, I would say. So I could either score to 2 and then like, oh god. I forgot they had the Zonias. Uh, I should not have been targeting the Steel Paws. I should have targeted the Noxus Hopeful. Yikes. All right, I think that means I am going to use my Ambessa to ready Kale and just run away. I definitely really screwed this turn up. Sorry about that. So let's go a third Empower here and run away. Okay, hopefully I get to kill this Noxus Hopeful. Let's give it a try. Okay, I mean, I want to kill the Steel Paws still. So I get the discount this time. I'm not going to kick it. Okay, thankfully my opponent just believed me about the rules instead of fighting me. But yeah, the Deflect adds to the cost and Sandswept Tomb reduces the cost. So that works. So Steel Paws is dead. Now, oh, this Ambessa should be empowered from last turn. Okay, so I can, once again, I'm in this position where I can score with Legion Marauder and run away, or I can run Kale away. Or I guess another option would be I could ready Kale and go over here, score. But I kind of don't want to do any of that. I think I'm just going to pass with my tactical retreat up and see what happens. This Legion Marauder has not really done anything here. The Forgotten Signpost is looking pretty nice. My opponent's at 4 points already. Might need to get this second Kale going at some point here. Okay, they empowered their legend. So now they're going to make some kind of big move with Akali Silent, perhaps. Go to back alley bar, use the Akali to bring it back and ready it. Then it'll go up to 7. Then it can come in for 9 against the Kale. If that happens, I can tactical retreat. And then I guess they'll probably use Forgotten Signpost, which is not that good. Yep, so this is now 7. Now it's 9. If it comes in, it'll be 9. Oh, they're not doing it. Okay. Maybe they have Shuriken flip then. So presumably this doesn't target Kale, it just moves, yeah. Now it's 12. Tactical retreat my Kale. And they have Defy. All right, Kale's dead. I think I'm in big trouble here. Definitely could have played this game better for sure. I'm not sure if I actually could have really won against this. The Forgotten Signpost is doing a lot of work, but it seems like I'm dead. So maybe I can peel something with Nidalee somehow. Like a punch first, maybe. So let's play this thing here and empower it. And then pass. Okay, so still inside this showdown, I'm going to play Nidalee. So that needed to be punch first, I think. Yep. And then it's going to go up 11 with the shuriken flip. Yeah, I'm dead. All right. Against Akali. I wonder if I should bring in salvage to deal with that thing that sits in the backline and scores points. I probably should. This Tools of Empire and Onslaught do not seem very good. My opponent doesn't like to sit on battlefields. So pump spells that only work on my turn do not sound very good. Repulse doesn't really have much of a target either. It's like Shuriken Flip could get used, get countered with Repulse sometimes. But it seems kind of unlikely. I think Ash might be good. They're not very interested in holding, it seems. Got one of these Gallios, I guess. I'm going first. I get the Risen Altar this time, which is pretty nice. Okay, I have a seal. I do not have a 2-drop. The Public Execution is okay. It's not great. I don't know if I should keep the seal or not, honestly. It seems a little not that good here, but maybe I'll just get rid of the first mate and the seal and try to just draw some cheaper units. Save the Public Execution. Okay, I did not draw a unit, so that's pretty bad. And now if I don't draw a unit next turn, I'm going to wish I had that first mate still. Okay, there's the unit, not bad. Okay, power. And empower this thing. And then I guess I could, oh wait, hold on. I could go in and kill this Lonely Poirot, but I guess I don't really want to. Go ahead. I could have played Seal, tapped the Seal to empower the Legion Marauder, then use the Matriarch of War, go in and play Public Execution, but yeah, it cost me too much power. Oh god, they have the signpost again. Alright, so I can Rampage the Lonely Poro now. Or I can Public Execution it. Or I could just develop my Ambessa. I think I actually prefer killing the Poro, because I can play the Ambessa with and ready it at some point in the future. So I'm gonna just Public Execution the Poro. And then I could kill the Scuttle Crab. It's definitely not crazy to do that. I guess I will. They're going to be able to use it with the signpost, so I need to basically keep their entire backline totally clear in order to stop their scoring. they played Akali Silent from hand. You have one right here in the champion zone. Wonder why they thought it was better to play from hand. Maybe they just forgot they had one. If I was playing like a purple deck with Mind Splitter, then you maybe want to play the one out of your hand so that I can't hit it with Mind Splitter if that's something you're worried about, but I can't think of a reason why it would be better to do that against this deck. But either way, I'm in trouble. I can't do very much about that Akali Silent. I am at a points lead this game though, so maybe if I can just keep scoring safely somehow, then... Oh my god, okay. So I can play punch first to save my guy, but it doesn't kill their guy. They can just tap their rogue assassin, so I don't think I want to do that. Just let it go. And now I'll go kill this Akali next turn with my Ambessa. So, ready this. Then, if I spend the empower costs, I'll be safe from something like discipline. But I kind of feel like Emperor's Divide is more likely. If they discipline, I can just play my punch first. I mean, I don't really want to do that. Okay, I guess I will empower. I guess this stops Emperor's Divide, actually. That's a good reason to do this. Okay, so I'm at 2, and I pass. I think my best chance this game is if my opponent is just like out of units. And so they can play their Akali Silent, but if they don't have a second unit, they can't use the signpost. Oh my god. That's really annoying. That's a punish for me spending that energy. And now I have no one to defend with. I can score with this thing up here, but it's really pretty bad to have to defend a battlefield against Akali by playing a punch first, because they Oh, I could. This is interesting. The challenge gives me a way to potentially kill the Akali in combat, but uh, it's not trivial to execute because if I play punch first, then they get focused. They can tap their rogue assassin to run away, and then I can't challenge anymore because she will be out of combat. I think I better just pass. Gonna need to use these cards in a very careful manner. Okay, so there's a second unit. They're not going to be able to score this turn. And there's another spell that doesn't really do anything. So I don't even have anything big enough to public execution the Poro right now, which is pretty rough. Definitely wishing I had kept that first mate instead of the public execution. I could use challenged and tactical retreat, but I really need to save the challenge to deal with the Akali, I think. So yeah, I think I just can't really do anything still. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. Seal is not helpful. Alright, so I can punch first and double public execution to get rid of everything that's not Akali. And then I guess I would run away with Ambessa after that. They have a shuriken flip? Yeah, they do have a shuriken flip. That's worth knowing. Alright, I guess let's just do this. Try to kill the Stellacorn. Okay. And then I have 9. You gotta just do this on the Lonely Poro as well. Go here. And run away. That's all I got. Kale would be a really good draw here. Okay, that's almost Kale. It at least lets me score a point, so go here. Play this. Empower it. And then use this to bring this guy back. And pass. So I have no way through the Steel Paws. Yeah, I mean, still if I draw Kale, I'm in it. But I definitely need a big monster. Ambessa the Wolf would be somewhat Kale-like, although I really need it to be bigger than Steel Paws so I can publicly execute it. It's going to be Empower Akali, I guess. Yep. Okay, there is Ambessa the Wolf. So I could go in to Risen Altar with that at 7/7 and just pass, but they have the signpost up, so they'll just use that. Definitely not great. How does this work? So they can bring Steel Paws back and then go in here with it if they want next turn. I guess I just score a point, play Ambessa the Wolf, empower it, and then run away. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Empower. Run away. Pass. Wait, I can challenge. Oh, okay, I missed a huge play. I could challenge Ambessa the Wolf and Steel Paws 7/7, and Ambessa the Wolf can't take damage. So maybe I can still do that next turn. We'll see. But I probably should have gone for that. I think it maybe would just get defied, but that's pretty cool. Okay. So who's that going on? It's on Steel Paws. Now it's big enough to survive a challenge. Pretty annoying. Okay. I don't know what to think about that. I'm just going to score my 6 point though. And I think I just play another broker and pass. Can make my big move next turn when it will win me the game if it works. No matter who wins this game, I think it's a really poor showing for both decks. This has just been really unimpressive gameplay from both sides here. All right, Scuttlecraft. They would have loved to have that a while ago to use with the signpost, but they did not. If this Akali comes in here, I can challenge it, possibly. And then maybe just like all three of these attacking into the steel paws. It seems like it might work. Okay, they passed, so I think I just ripped the challenge. This is like my only opportunity to challenge Akali, and we'll see if it works. If they have a discipline or a longsword or something, it won't work. Okay, they do have a discipline. That's too bad. So they're going to go to 6. So this tactical retreat, I guess if I draw something with Empower, this will be really good. I can use Ambessa, have it die, and then get it back somehow. Yeah, the discipline is fine. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let this go. Try to use my tactical retreat for... actually, hold on. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, I was too slow to do that. They made their next play, but yeah, I wanted to rethink the tactical retreat because I can go now 4 here into Akali, and then 7 +2 +2 might be enough over here. But maybe I blew it. Okay, nice. The Kale is the perfect draw. That's gonna get my Matriarch of War to work, and may present a big enough attack over here. So I think let's see, what can I beat? If they have another discipline and I just go Solari Sunhawk here, it's not gonna be kind of rough. They'll be up to 7. Or I guess they'll be up to 5, and then I guess I could go in here and then they'd be up to 6, and then I can play a Kale and power 3 times and still have enough. So I guess I can just do that. This is 4 to 3 right now. Okay, they do have a discipline. All right, so I just let this go. And I'm just going to try again. This is 6 now, 7 to 6. Oh. Huh. Okay, I did not know you could do that. So now I guess what I would like to do is kill this scuttle crab so that they can't use their signpost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this from the trash. Kill the scuttle crab. And then I'm gonna just load up over here and hope that that's enough. Do they have a shuriken flip? They do. So I guess maybe I'm dead on board here. I don't know. I haven't calculated it. Okay, this is dead. Shuriken flip, deal 2 to this. Yeah, okay. GG. All right, I didn't play that very well. I also don't think my deck looked very good, so not a great start. We'll see how the next ones go. I want to tell you about Breach the Bay 2, a Riftbound Team Trios event hosted by Merlion Games in San Mateo, California. The event is happening August 22nd and 23rd, and it's got $15,000 guaranteed in the prize pool. To participate, you and 2 friends will have to bring 3 decks that span all 6 domains. you'll need to use 9 unique battlefields among the 3 decks. You'll be paired against an opposing team, and all 3 of you will play matches at the same time. The team that wins 2 of the 3 matches will win the round. During the match, you'll be able to communicate with your teammates, so it'll be a collaborative experience. Building a full lineup is a little tricky, and that's why there's this awesome team builder utility on the Breach the Bay website. If I know I want to be playing Rengar in the event, I just click on Rengar, and now I can see all the possible partners that I can play with. Let's say I have a friend who plays Diana. Now I can see we need a green-yellow deck to go with it. And luckily we've got a friend who plays Azir. Boom, that's a lineup. Riftbound isn't the only thing going on that weekend. There's also a big Magic event, CEDH tournament. There's also many side events and a whole bunch of prizes. 25K guaranteed for the Magic event, 15K for the Riftbound event, 3K, 3K, 1K, 1K. Look at all this money you can win. There will be vendors at the event for you to get all the cards you need and sell all the ones you don't. And there will be a huge collection of talented artists at the event as well. Look at all this beautiful art. You can get cards signed. You can buy prints. And then look, we've got some community artists as well. And more to be announced at some point soon. Thanks to Merlion Games for sponsoring this content, and now back to the video. All right, here we go for match 2. We got Irelia on the other side. This is a deck that's known to be pretty good, so it'll be a good test. See if we can do anything. All right, I have the seal. I have nothing to spend it on, but I mean, I feel like if you have seal in your deck, you should probably keep it. So I'm going to keep 1 2-drop and then try to find some bigger units. There's a Kale. That's kind of great. All right, and I am going second. So I'll just play the Kale. Find your center. Sounds good. Let's see if they can score with the Poro or not. If they put the Poro in Abandoned Hall, it's definitely pretty scary. All right, so I can score with Kale, empower it, and then run away. That will get my seal in play, but cost me 1 rune. And then I can play my Honest Broker. Or I could just play Ambessa and pass. I think I'd rather start scoring points. Let's go here. One, two, three. Empower. Empower. Play seal. Use Ambessa. Run away. Honest Broker. Your turn. So Kale's now 5. It threatens to go all the way up to a 9 next turn if I want to. So it's going to be hard for them to put something big on a battlefield. But yeah, this Poro can definitely make a sacrifice if it wants to. Stellacorn Herder. Okay, I would like to Rampage that. Or I could Public Execution it. Okay, that's not bad. Now, I could maybe try to do both. If I just go like Kale to Abandon Hall, pass, my opponent will probably play some kind of pump spell, then I can play Punch first. Yeah, and then I could maybe win that combat, kill the Poro, then play one of my kill spells. It gets defied, then resolve the other kill spell. So 5. So if they play On Guard or Discipline, it's a tie. Then I play my Punch first. I go up to +6. They play Defiant Dance. Then I would be 9, and they would be 8. So it would take 3 spells here for them to stop me. I think I just go for that then. Okay, there's On Guard. That's the step 1 of me getting destroyed here. So 5 to 5. I'll play Punch first. Okay, so that just worked. And then now I can play my removal. So I'm 11, so I could just use Rampage without spending a power. I think that is probably the thing to do here as the first move. Boom, boom. Yeah, that gets defied. And then public execution. All right, it worked. So that's good. My Kale might die, but kind of had to kill that Stellicorn Herder, and I think that was the only real way I could do it, so. All right, let's hope for the best. If they just go like Discipline, Blade Dance, kill your Kale, then Ambessa can come back in and kill Irelia, so they do need to watch out for that. Oh, Tide Turner. Okay, brutal. Oh, challenge? That doesn't work. I don't have enough runes for that. Too bad. I think I'll just develop my Ambessa and chill for a while. I do have a public execution in my trash, so I can maybe do something with that at some point to get to the Irelia on the back line. Boots, equip, blade dance, run away. Charm, oh my god, okay. That is very unfortunate. Nidalee is interesting. That would at least let me tie the Irelia. Not really an ideal outcome, I would say. I'm definitely feeling pretty cooked here. Could just like slam the Nidalee over here on the Abandoned Hall to draw a card. Maybe I could draw something good. I don't know if it's that desperate yet, but it definitely might be. I'm gonna try that. Okay, that worked. There's Galio. Okay, I guess I just play Galio and pass with challenge up. And then maybe that'll be enough somehow. Or is it better to just blast the challenge right now? No, probably not. Not feeling great regardless. Really should be at +1. Okay, 7 total. Scuttlecrab suicide. Oh, not suicide. This is interesting. If they just pass. Okay. Defiant Dance and Irelia, sure. They're blade dancing as well. Oh, and Abandoned Hall too. Okay, so 13 to 8. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really works. I guess I'll just let it go. Kill the Scuttlecrab. Okay, I am dead. No, I guess, okay, I guess maybe this will potentially work. So let's do Honest Broker, then Punch First, 1 and a gold. Set this up to 7. And then Public Execution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't even have enough. I'm actually dead. So I have to target Lonely Poro then. Because if I target Irelia, it just goes Poro, Equip Boots, Blade Dance, score both sides. I thought I was going to maybe have enough to challenge it, to challenge the Irelia and kill the Irelia and the Poro, but yeah, I just didn't have enough runes for that. Oh, this should be banished. Legion Marauder. That does not seem like it's going to do it. Okay, let's try again. All right, so this time it seems like Tools of Empire and Onslaught might be pretty good. Because making big attacks into Irelia on their turn is kind of nice, or on my turn. Salvage kills the boots. Ash can look at their hand is interesting. Let's see what I have to take out. This Galio does not seem very good. Tactical Retreat. Also not very impressive. Repulse can counter Defiant Dance. Is maybe worth having it in. But it's also not very strong. All right, let me take out these Tactical Retreats. I'm not sure I believe in that card. And then, yeah, I guess I'll try the Repulses. Okay. Okay, I'm going first. I have a 2-drop. I have Sabotage, which I like a lot. Rampage could potentially kill a Stellacorn Herder. I think Repulse has to go. My opponent's going second. I think maybe Rampage has to go too. I need to find some bigger unit. I guess with Sabotage, I could do Sabotage plus Rampage to kill Stellacorn. Okay, let's just try it like this. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty annoying. So that means I'm going to have to sit on battlefields in order to not get a bunch of points scored on me. So I guess I'm going to do that. Just play this. If they want to play some pump spells, they're welcome to. I'm not going to use one of my removal spells on a tentacle. There's a Stellacorn. Okay, so hold a 2. And then I will sabotage. See what they have. Okay, so I guess I'm not going to be able to kill Stellacorn this turn then. I think I just take Discipline. And then they're going to be able to defy my first kill spell, but if I have Ambessa, I can easily play both kill spells with it. So yeah, I'll just take Discipline. And then it seems like I should just chill. The thing in my base is a 0 right now. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. So probably Ambessa wants to conquer the Sunken Temple so I can draw a card. I mean, it does kind of want to kill the Tide Turner too, but I don't know. Let's try putting both of these here. See if they're going to fight over that. Nope. Get a gold. And a point. Okay, then I'll go here. Draw a card. Second public execution. Okay, so I think I just do this on the Stellacorn. See if it gets defied or if they have some pump spells. Okay. just do it again. Seems like my opponent has pump spell, maybe 2 on guards in hand, or maybe just 1 on guard, and it took them a second to figure out on guard only goes +1. Okay, Stellarcorn is dead. That's good. So now I could empower Ambessa and then run it away. That would cost me all my runes. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just hold up punch first. Okay. So it's going to be 8-3 here. Punch first will make it a tie. Oh, they're going there. Okay, so punch first doesn't even work. Charm. Oh, wow. So punch first is going to work to tie. Yeah, I mean, I could also just do first mate rampage instead next turn. That will preserve my runes a lot better. Though if they hide a card that could blow me up, that would be pretty annoying, like a Zonios or a Tide, I guess not Tide Turner. I guess they can conquer here and then hide Tide Turner, and then that would stop me, I think. Would it stop me? I would bring this to 5. Yeah, I'll just use the punch first. It's not my favorite. So that's a tie. Guess while I have this gold, I might as well use this sabotage. Okay, Stellarcorn is annoying, but it will die to Rampage next turn. Problem is they're going to go to 7, and I have no way to get to the other battlefield. I mean, I guess Rampage can clear the battlefield instead of killing Stellarcorn. That's really not great, though. Okay, they're going to also have a good card in their hand, which is going to be tough. Hopefully they pick up like a boots or something so I can salvage it. Yep, they got a 7. Akali silent. Oh god. Okay, Kale is something. Okay, I guess I'm going to... So I guess my options are either I can rampage this tentacle, then go here with the first mate, kill this tentacle, draw a card, and then play Kale in my base. And then Akali can kill first mate, draw a card, but draw 2 cards in fact. But I'm not going to be dead, and then maybe Kale can take over the game after that. Or I could go Kale, empower Kale, ready it with Matriarch of War, and kill both sides that way. That would put me up to 6. Akali would only kill one side, but that would be Kale dying, which would kind of suck. And then I would have no empower unit to ready the first mate with. And it would be too small to kill Akali, so not ideal. So I think I do the rampage play. Sack my gold. So first mate and tentacle. This has 1 damage on it, but that's fine. It'll survive this combat. No problem. Draw a card. Punch first. Do I hold that up? It'd be 6 to 8. It would be pretty huge to stop that conquer, but they could just go here. But then if I go Kale, punch first, it's kind of fine. Yeah, I think stopping them from drawing 2 cards is worth a lot here, so let's just pass. Yeah, they do see through it, unfortunately. Okay, boots, sure. That's actually really kind of nice for me. So Akali's going to go up to 10 now. If it ganks over. But I can salvage the boots and punch first. Oh. Wait, that's even better. Okay. Oh, charm to base. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm dead. No window to salvage the boots there. Okay, well, at least my opponent's a fan after they kick my butt. Okay, yeah, this deck is not going great so far. We'll see how it goes in the last one. Okay, here we go for match 3. My last chance to get a win here with Ambessa. And we're against Master Yi. Okay, maybe I need to keep Galio with challenge. I'm going first. Certainly I don't want to keep tactical retreat. And then, I mean, it's pretty rough, all these cards, but I guess I'll just send back the first mate. I'll try this Galio angle. Maybe that is what I was missing before. No 2-drop. Not ideal. Okay, they have a mournful witness. That's interesting. Did not expect that. Alright, let's just play Ambessa the Wolf. If they go in and charm and discipline or something, then so be it. Okay, so yeah, they can't score because of Ambessa. It's pretty nice. So if I want, I could empower Ambessa, go to the tomb, shoot the Master Yi with challenge. That's kind of nice. Another version of that play would be go to the tomb, play Galio there, and then play challenge without empowering, and then just sit there. That's also kind of nice. It's, I guess, a little weak to Rengar. I could sabotage, which would let me check for such a Rengar. I think maybe now is a good time to sabotage. Oh, I guess I would have punch first up if I don't sabotage, so maybe that's actually totally fine. So, all right, let's just go here. One. Play. Wait, is it? Why is playing Galio better than empowering Ambessa? I think it just isn't. So, all right, I'm gonna empower. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. For a minute, I thought I was gonna have two oranges, but I don't have to spend a power on challenge here, so. Oop. Okay, pass. So now if they have like Rengar plus punch first, they get me pretty good. But even then, well, yeah, it's still kind of fine. I don't know. So like if I punch first back, their Rengar will die. Like the Mournful Witness will live and win combat, but then I can play Ambessa, ready it, empower it, go in and kill Mournful Witness. Okay, what the hell is this? What? That's 6 to 7. You don't want to do that. All right, Mournful Witness scores, no problem. First mate and retreat. Okay, sure. Hold a 2. So now I can score the Seat of Power, which is pretty appealing if I'm willing to spend 1 rune on somebody. So, for example, I could play Legion Marauder, spend a rune to ready it, go in, score, draw a card, empower it, re-empower the Ambessa, and then I'd have a bunch of extra mana. I could even like play Galio and leave up punch first. Then if they go in with enough stuff to clear Galio, I punch first the Legion Marauder and it's 9. It kills a bunch of their shit. Kind of like the sound of that. I won't have enough to use Sabotage though. And using Sabotage sounds pretty nice. I think I'm just going to start with Sabotage and then see where that gets me. Okay, Zhonya's their own Sabotage and some units. Interesting. I mean, both the Zhonya's and the Sabotage are pretty annoying. The Sabotage will take the punch first, which is going to stop me from having a good Rengar line. And the Zhonya's will prevent Rengar from getting killed, which I don't love. So I guess one possibility would be play Galio to the Sandswept Tomb and play one of my 2-drops there, and then have punch first up for that combat if they try to do something. So, but then should I take Zhonya's or Sabotage? I guess I should just take Sabotage. Yeah, I'll take Sabotage. And all right, are they gonna hide their hand? Rengar, Ruin, Zhonya's first mate. Okay, it looks like they're gonna leave it up, so that's nice. All right, so I guess another way to play this would be to just leave up Tactical Retreat and try to do something with that. And maybe I just play some stuff into my base. I guess it would be these two. I think I want to just... God, this is tough. I don't know if I should try to get the card. I think I should just develop, let's say this, and pass. Okay. Yep. So they get the card. Maybe I shouldn't have backed out with Ambessa because of this. Maybe I'm too cowardly. I am going to have to score both sides this turn. Okay, So it's not clear which side I should go to, but I think the Ambessa Feared and Respected is going to need a little bit more help, aka punch first targeting it. So I'm going to go here with that. And I guess they're going to get to see my hand now, which kind of sucks. Go to 3. Go here. Go to 4. Tools of the Empire is not that helpful. Maybe that will help on a later turn, but I can go Galio plus a 2-drop. I could back out of one of these sides. If that's the case, then I probably went to the wrong side. I should be on. I should leave Ambessa the Wolf here because I want to back out with Ambessa Respected and Feared. Okay, I don't know. Let's just play Galio here and pass. Is there a reason to pass? No, I have Tactical Retreat plus Punch first up if I play something. So let me play Honest Broker and then pass. Definitely feel like I'm fumbling my way through these turns. But it does seem like it's going to be inconvenient for my opponent to get anywhere here. Definitely feeling like taking their Sabotage was the right choice because this punch first is really exerting a lot of pressure here. Okay, so let me think about this. So they're presenting a 12-point attack here. I have 11 on defense. I'm probably going to punch first Ambessa and then let Galio die, and it's going to kill the Ruin Runner and the Mournful Witness, which is a pretty good deal for me. So I think I just do that plan. Then I will punch first Ambessa. They're going to Rengar. Okay, so punch first resolves. This is now 10, and it can kill those two, I guess, and then the rest of these guys will die. Oh wait, it's better to kill these two, probably. Okay, this is gonna get defied. Fine. All right, so that means so I have 10 damage here to spread out. I can leave them with 8 on here, and then this is going to be 9 with the Tools of the Empire. So yeah, oops, or sorry, misclick. I wanted this and this. So yeah, they have 8 here. My guys are dead. Wait, or I only had 10 damage. So Rengar plus Witness. And then you had 16 to my 16, or you had 18 to my 16, yeah. So my stuff died. Okay, so you get a point, which they did, I think. Yeah. Okay, now I guess if they have a charm, that would be pretty annoying. I guess I have this hourglass too, which can, I mean, it's only going to save the first mate, because I'm going to have enough to kill both. Fiora. Okay, challenge is a pretty good answer to Fiora. That's nice to see. So, oh no, it's not, sorry, it's not going to save the first mate. It's going to save the Rune Runner, because it's up to them. So I guess one thing I could do is make an attack that kills first mate first, but then that gives them an extra 2 might, which is going to be pretty inconvenient. So I guess what it would be is Legion Marauder, and no, it doesn't work, because I need to use the Matriarch on Ambessa the Wolf, which means I can't send in Legion Marauder here. Oh, I guess I could use challenge in the middle of combat to kill like the backline first mate. That sounds like it might be worth doing. So let's see if I can do all of this. I have 8 runes, 2 for Legion Marauder, 4 for Tools of Empire, and 2 for challenge. Because I can't challenge with Ambessa during combat and have her not take damage. Okay, so let's go back. Float 1. Ready this. Then play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recycle that. 1, 2. Play. Oh, but I want to use the challenge to kill the Fiora. I guess it doesn't matter. I can just put the Honest Broker with the Fiora instead, so, or with the Ambessa. I guess I'm going to kind of lose a lot of backline stuff, though, by doing this. Excuse me. All right, I changed my mind. I'm just going to let them keep the Ruin Runner and challenge off the Fiora. So, +2 here. And bang, 9. Yep. Kill both. And then challenge Fiora. Oh, I don't even have to use a rune for that. Excuse me. And then they now have 8 in their base here, and this is a 7, so I think I want to put this there with it to protect it. And I'm at 6 points. I feel like this game is going a lot better than the other ones did. Maybe it's because I didn't draw like 1,000 copies of Challenge. And I kind of did, though. Challenge was just good in this matchup, I guess. Keeping the Galio did not really change much. I guess it's the fact that I have Ambessa the Wolf. There's only one of this in the deck, but it's really nice. Did they go here? Okay. Sorry, I created gold. What is this? Rengar and a pump spell. All right, fair enough. So putting the Honest Broker here, let it trade for first mate, which is a good trade. But I am in some trouble. Well, trouble is maybe not the right word. This Legion Marauder is going to be, oh my god. Okay, so empower the tools. I think I win if they didn't draw anything. So then what's going to happen is I play this Legion Marauder. Then I will tap this to ready this, spend the gold. And then I will empower this Legion Marauder. And then I will tap Tools of Empire to make this. I guess it's not going to be enough, actually. 7. And then I will public execution my 7 to your Rengar. Oh my god, they drew not so fast. That's brutal. Could have played around that if I didn't go here with the Legion Marauder, but I guess now I can just do this. 7 to 7. Okay, and then go here. 7. And I'll power this just in case. Pass. Hope they don't draw first mate. All right, nice. We got one. Okay, sideboarding. All right, Tools of Empire looks good. Onslaught looks very good. The rest of these do not look very good. Repulse looks horrible. And one more cut. I could swap champions. I'm not really sure I should. I guess this ability is not very good against Master Yi. Maybe I will swap champions, actually. Then maybe should I just cut Ambessa Respected and Feared? the Galio is not. I mean, it was like kind of okay that game. It was. It definitely did something. It made them have to do like a really huge attack all at once, which made their Master Yi bonus turn off. So I'll give it a shot. All right, let's do continue. I'm going second. I do not want to start a new game. I want to keep playing this game. Okay. So, okay, seal is here. I don't, again, like, it's not totally clear that I should keep it, but I think I will. I'm going to get rid of Honest Broker. And keep the punch first to use with the seal. Okay, I can play this and empower it, which is not bad. I could score if I really want to, but it doesn't seem like I should. Actually, it's not that crazy, is it? Can prevent the dais from being used. Okay. Let's try it. I don't know. If they have a pump spell, I'm gonna be sad, but if not, this is gonna get me to 2 points, and it's gonna prevent them from using Emperor's Dais, which are both pretty good things. Plus, it gets my seal in play, which is not nothing. All right, looks like it worked. Oh god, okay. I mean, that's a fairly big commitment there, so can't complain too much. They don't get to use Master Yi. Yeah, okay. All right, so now I'm just going to play Ambessa, I guess. You could argue that I should play Nidalee so I could use the seal with it, but I don't think that's correct. I think it's more important to just spend my energy. Okay, there's Master Yi. So now I can challenge the Zonias, which is not the most appealing thing I've ever heard of. I think I want to empower Ambessa and just sit on the Emperor's Dais to block them from being able to use it. Then I have Nidalee or Challenge up if I should need that in the middle of combat, or Punch First. And I have the ability to swing over with Matriarch of War next turn if I want to. I could play Galio too. I don't think I want to. I'd rather just leave up these tricks. Oh god. All right. 6 to 7, and they're going to drop a Rengar here, so they have now 12 to 7. So, my Nidalee is insufficient. Okay, this kind of sucks, but I have the Onslaught, so next turn I can go Nidalee Onslaught ready and kill their Rengar, so I kind of want to just say okay here. An alternative would be challenge the Rengar. It'll pop the Zhonya's, and then these two will die during combat. So the problem with saying okay here is Defy exists. So, but if I challenge and they have on guard, that's also a pretty big problem. So I'm in a bit of a squeeze. All right, I think I'm just gonna let it go. Kill these two. Not an ideal outcome, I would say. Let's see if they pay for the dais. Do they know I have this Onslaught? Yeah, they do. So, God, they know all of my tricks here. So that means that if I do the Onslaught play, oh God, what? Man, another Zhonya's, that's really annoying. Okay, so now, if I do the Nidalee Onslaught play, I'm going to be very exposed after this Zhonya's comes out. I guess I can pick up the Nidalee, and I would win a combat, which is kind of nice. And I'd have the Onslaught available for next turn. Yeah, it's not that bad. We'll try it. Okay, so news Hourglass, yes. Draw from Nidalee. Score a point, pay 1 for a Sand Soldier. Drawing an Empower unit is very nice. I guess I also have the First Mate, which can do the same thing. I'm not going to have very much time to figure this out, though. I could do a Galio challenge play to get rid of Master Yi at some point. Okay. Wonder if they're going to pick up Rengar now. Seems like it might be better in their hand than on the board if they don't have anything better to do, but maybe they just have another one. Okay, I have 9 runes, so like the ballsiest play available would be to just like play Kale, empower it twice, ready it, go here, 7 to 6. And that would use all my runes. and it would lose to anything. So I definitely can't make that play. I can potentially sabotage them and then do some kind of like Kale and Power challenge Master Yi play. I definitely think I should start with Sabotage because getting owned by whatever tricks they have is not really what I want to do. Okay, Defy. Fine. So now I'm going to I guess my options are I can go Galio, challenge Master Yi, and then play 1/3 drop, or I could just play like these two, but I think Galio and Kale makes the most sense probably. So let's go Galio and challenge Master Yi. So hopefully if they have something here, it's just like an on guard that will trade and kill the Galio, which I don't really care about keeping Galio alive. Discipline would be the same thing, but they draw a card, which is obviously much worse for me. But I can't stop this. All right, Kale. Go. If this Kale dies, I think I'm pretty much out of it here. Okay, the Rengar goes back. Okay, and it scores to 7. That's fine. That doesn't really bother me. Because I'm going to have to be able to stop this Rengar anyways. Now, if this is a charm, that does bother me. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, that helps because I didn't have enough to do Nidalee, First Mate, and Onslaught, but I do have enough to do Nidalee, First Mate, and Punch First. And that does seem like it'll be able to defend for at least one turn. And then maybe the Onslaught can help me on the next turn. +5 the Nidalee, and then it's only 9 to 8 here. So hopefully this works. All right, nice. So draw from Nidalee, score a point, and I'll pay for a gold because I have nothing better to do. And then this is great. This is an Empower unit, so I can ready it with Matriarch of War if I need to. So this game is not over, although this Scuttle Crab play is pretty huge. Oh no. All right, there goes Rengar. So that's game. Let's see if we can win game 3. Starting player is me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have all my playable cards in my main deck already, so let's go Risen Altar. Okay, they have Amateur Recital. Interesting. All right, Onslaught I think is very good in this matchup. I would like to find a 2-drop though. Do I keep First Mate as a backup unit, or do I keep one of these spells? They're both pretty good spells. I think I'm going to just keep the challenge. The challenge seems like it's pretty good in this matchup, and I have the Ambessa in the champion zone for turn 2 if I don't draw a unit for turn 1. Okay. I feel like there's too many tactical retreats in this deck, but we'll see what happens. If my Ambessa dies turn 2, it's going to be disastrous, but it seems like really hard for it to die, so I'm definitely going to just develop it. If they could see my hand, then they might go like Conquer, play Master Yi, challenge Master Yi and Ambessa. Oh, yeah, that would work. Should just kill Ambessa and kill Master Yi, but that would be totally worth it for them. Because I have no other units. But if I get to untap, I've got plenty of protection for Ambessa. Or sorry, it can't be challenge. It has to be charm. Okay, so they don't score with Scuttle Crab. That's fine. So now I can either go to Risen Altar to discount my Empower, or I can go to Amateur Recital to threaten being able to pop gank over next turn. I mean, I want to Empower and challenge probably, so do I though? Because then I would be tapped out of Tactical Retreat, which seems kind of important. The Nidalee is a good draw, because I did need a unit. But all right, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, Empower. And then I think I just leave Tactical Retreat up. Oh shit, I see what I should have done. I should have used the discount to reduce the energy cost. Play my seal, pay a power, and then challenge, and then I could still have Tactical Retreat. Okay. My hand is pretty redundant here. I guess they're going to take challenge probably. Could imagine taking Onslaught or Tools of the Empire, but both of those cards kind of do the same thing. So, okay, they did take Onslaught. I feel like I'm doing all right this game, but my opponent does have a lot of cards in hand, so that could definitely change. Just Ruin Runner go. Okay, well that's not bad. Wow, drawing Onslaught is pretty nice after they just took that. So I could go Nidalee, ready it, get in here, draw a card, but that does leave the Nidalee a little exposed because I can't stop this Ruin Runner, so it could be better to use the Ambessa to go over here. And then I suppose I should kill the Master Yi with the challenge. They are going to get to see this Onslaught after all. So now I can develop Nidalee. I can develop Tools of Empire, or I could just hold up double Tactical Retreat. I think I like developing Tools of Empire the most. That's going to give me the ability to empower it and then ready something if I really need to. So like if they come over here, defy my Tactical Retreat, and play some pump spells, then I can play Nidalee, empower the tools, and get them. Okay, so they're punching first. I'm going to play this. They're going to defy. Oh, they're not. Okay, so they got like a challenge, or not a challenge, but it would be a charm. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Really like to draw a Sabotage. That would make a pretty big difference here because I'm about to go 8 to 7 into here and just pray. So I guess maybe I won't actually do that. Okay, it'll even be 8 to 8, so yeah, can't really do that. Gotta wait for my Onslaught to come online on a following turn. Public Execution. That is not very good against Ruin Runner. Just play Nidalee. And then I guess I could execute this. I don't think I want to though. They're going to be able to score both sides anyway because of the amateur recital, so I think I just want to empower my tools and then hold up my Tactical Retreat just in case they try to do something to my Nidalee. And then next turn I'm going to make a big Onslaught move. Okay, glad they went in with this. I would like to be able to kill that with my Onslaught. I take it back. All right, so now my options for scoring are a little rough. But I guess I can play this and empower it to recharge the Ambessa, so I guess I can also use my public execution probably on both of these so they don't have an easy way to score twice. So let's do that. Okay, public execution to kill first mate. Then if I flow the public execution, I will not have enough to play Legion Marauder and hold up tactical retreat. And they know I have that. I do think it's pretty important to stop them from getting to 6, though. So I'm going to flow the public execution on this thing. And then go here. 4. Ready this. Pull it back. And do I play the Marauder? I think I just do. It's not that different from Nidalee if it's on the board. And this way I can maybe score 2 points next turn. If they kill both of these units, then obviously that's a disaster, but it doesn't seem that likely that they can do that. Okay, there goes Nidalee. Oh no. Okay, it's a hidden card. That's fine. Rampage does not do anything. Okay, this definitely is not ideal. I kind of have no way to kill their thing twice, but I guess I'm gonna... I'm gonna have to just chase it down 2 turns in a row. So I gotta play Onslaught here. Put my thing up to a massive 13. Go in. Les Zonias. Okay. Go to 5. And then I'm going to have to just use the Matriarch. Pull back. Sabotage is pretty rough. I could use the tactical retreat in anticipation of a charm or something, but that would cost me the rampage, which I think is too big a price to pay. Okay, they do have the charm though. Oh no, it's a hidden card. Alright. Another Zonia's. Okay, I mean, I'm just in the same situation as last turn. This is all I can really do. One, two, three, four. Play the Onslaught. This is now removed. Boom. And then just have to play this, I guess. No sense in... Oh, yeah, this is a 6, so there's no sense in playing it here. Just gotta let the Legion Marauder go. They know my hand. They're definitely gonna come kill it, and then I'm just gonna have to peel something. Wonder if I can play this with no target. No, I cannot. If I could just play this for +2, that would give me what I need. I guess that's not even true. It would be 8 to 8. This Rune Runner has really put in a lot of work this game. If I can draw a good Empower unit, I got a pretty good shot. Oh, did I? Oh, I should have gotten a point last turn, right? Yeah. I didn't mark my score from there, but okay, it looks like I didn't draw anything, so I think I'm dead. Let's check just to make sure. Yeah, got nothing. All right, GG. All right, that's 0-3 for Ambessa. Not my best work, I'll admit, but I think this deck has some issues, which I think, I mean, they might be fixable, but I think yellow-orange in general is not really where I would want to be, probably, so I don't plan to work much more on Ambessa. This definitely put me off playing it, but yeah, we'll see if I can find something I like a little more for next time. Please don't forget to click subscribe. That really helps a lot. And thanks for watching.